1957, they cemented it. Still, they're still shooting black people everywhere. Why? Because though there are documents, demons don't respect documents.
Wow. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a powerful message by Prophet Uebert Angel on breaking free from spiritual yokes, specifically focusing on the clip where he emphasizes how spiritual forces can continue to oppress people even when they've legally been set free. Stay with me as I react to this thought-provoking revelation.
1863 to 1957. 1863. Proclamation Declaration. You know, it comes in. Then 1957, Civil Rights Act comes in. Almost 100 years, around 100 years. The thing that was decided in 1863 had to come up in 1957 to give people rights to vote, right for this, slaves. Guess what? It did not end. To this day, America is reeling on the backdrop of racism. True. Yet the law was done in 1863. 1957, they cemented it. Still, they're still shooting black people everywhere. Why? Because though there are documents, demons don't respect documents.
Wow. Did you hear that? Demons don't respect documents. Even though the Emancipation Proclamation set slaves free on paper, Prophet Angel is showing us that true freedom requires spiritual deliverance. This truth reminds me of John 8:36, where Jesus says, "If the Son sets you free, you will be free indeed." Legal freedom is not enough. We need spiritual freedom as well. The spiritual world operates beyond what we can see, and that's why we can't rely solely on man-made documents or agreements. As Prophet Angel mentioned, demons don't care about laws. They are only cast out through the power of God. It's not just about being free on paper, but being free in our spirits. This should inspire us to dig deeper into spiritual warfare to ensure that our families and communities experience complete freedom. And the explanation is not far-fetched. See how Prophet Angel links this up as he talks about family patterns and how demons control family legacy.
Shall the prey be taken from the mighty, or of the lawful captive be delivered? That means there are things that your family got into that caused thousands of demons to congregate around you. That now you are noticing a pattern in your life. One thing that never drops. No one gets married. And if you get married, you divorce. Your own mother did not finish nothing. If it's fighting with your husband, you know your mother, what she used to do to your father. Anytime you notice patterns, that means there is a legion in control of your family.
Family patterns and generational yokes. This is such a crucial point. Many of us struggle with patterns we can't explain. Broken marriages, financial struggles, sickness. But Prophet Angel reveals that this isn't just a natural occurrence. These are spiritual battles that have been passed down through generations. The Bible says in Ezekiel chapter 18:20 says that the son shall not suffer for the iniquity of the father, but that doesn't mean we don't face spiritual battles rooted in our ancestry. The good news is that God has given us authority over these patterns. We must rise up in prayer and break these yokes. Prophet Angel highlights how Black communities still face oppression despite historical proclamations, because true freedom must be enacted.
Emancipation Proclamation. Sit down. When that happened, it was not enacted until 1957. And still this day, America is still shooting black people. wealth is not given prominence, or rather, the black masses are not receiving access to wealth. So yes, the education, we are free to go to wherever we want to go to, as they say, but still, the loans are not given. The black people in America are not given access to the wealth, because we have some of the most intelligent people in the black community that have invented great inventions, but because their master owned them, the invention belongs to the master. And our history is not being studied. So you will never know that some of the equations that they used to go to space was actually a black lady who did that. Just now, a black lady just devised a plan, a laser scientific instrument, rather, to remove cancer from people. You don't know it because black people don't have the media. And if a lion does not have a storyteller, the story of the hunt will belong to the hunter, not the lion. So the hunters will say, we killed 79 lions. Yet the lions know we killed 9,000 hunters. But they don't have a storyteller, so they can't write it. So black people are inventing a lot of things. They are not known. If you take your invention here to America, they will buy it from you. And if they don't buy it from you, they will steal it from you. And then they tell you you did not invent it. So all over the world, we're inventing things, but nobody knows.
This part really struck me. Prophet Angel explains that despite the Civil Rights Act and legal freedom, oppression continues because freedom must be enacted spiritually. This reminds me of Ephesians 6:12, for we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world. Legal documents can give us rights, but it's up to us to enforce them spiritually through prayer, fasting, and standing on God's promises. It's not enough to wait for change. We need to take action in the spirit realm. Just as Prophet Angel said, demons don't care about laws. They must be cast out through spiritual authority. As we wrap up today's reaction, I encourage you to reflect on the areas in your life where you've been relying on external solutions without tapping into the spiritual power God has given you. Remember, true freedom comes from God and must be enforced through faith and spiritual warfare. Thank you so much for watching. If this video blessed you, please like, share, and subscribe. Let's spread this message so more people can break free from hard yokes and walk in true freedom. Until next time, stay blessed and empowered.